Welcome to episode 52, guys. This is BrotherBrother. My name's Alex. That's Nick.
I'm disappointed is what I am.
Nick can be whatever he wants, but this is this week's episode, and here we go, guys. Hope you like the new intro. I spent an hour a day, way too long working on it, but
give them a peek behind the curtain.
I did it in 2 seconds. It was nothing.
You're just like,
yeah.
Here's the trade secrets.
But it's updated, so it looks cool. Still using the Sunny theme. Maybe one day we'll actually have our own theme song that's like, there's like it's some vein of Sunny where it's like, oh, it's a violin.
Sure. One day, maybe.
Yeah. Not
maybe not
soon, but whatever.
It's an all-time classic, royalty free.
And we have stuff on Patreon if you didn't know. BrotherBrother.
1 month you can binge it all. You just have to watch it constantly.
Yeah. And if you're quick, if you're quick on the draw, you can get it for $2 instead of $3. But $3 is the normal member price. But we have some spots for $2 if you want. So check us out.
Just for you.
Yeah.
Just for you.
Did you guys see the Switch announcement last week? For us, it was today, but it'd be last week when you see this.
Right.
But.
So
really, not much, to be excited about.
Some stuff looked cool, but others, like things that looked
a lot
cool
of bad
were
choices.
Then modified with like you have to pay us money if you want.
Yeah, right.
Like we'll have it on launch, but you gotta pay us for the pleasure.
Well, were there games that stood out to you as being
Not
like
particularly
amazing?
I mean, some of them looked pretty cool,
like that Bloodborne looking game. What was that called?
I have no idea what it was called.
Like Dusk Bloods, I think, or something.
Could be.
What it ended up being is just like an arena fighter. It's a multiplayer fighting
like that
game.
Tears of the Kingdom game that they also teased, which is like
just remastered for the Switch.
Well, that was fine. I was talking about like the Horde Battler thingy that's like Hyrule Warriors.
Oh yeah. Well, that game already exists.
Yeah.
So it's just there's another one of those.
Like I would definitely enjoy Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, not stuttering when you're playing it.
Well, it does do 120 hertz apparently. Refresh rate. The new one, the Switch 2.
It's pretty f***ed up. They have all these upgrade packs.
Messed up.
So
it is messed up.
So,
but there's only one. It's just the regular and the one with, Mario Kart. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. But like
it's like $500 versus $450 if you just get the without Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Which to me is like, oh, so the games are really only worth like $50 or $60 really to you.
So why are they worth $80?
Yeah, but you're gonna be charging $80 apparently.
Pay $80 for a game.
$80 for a digital game.
That's not even for like a component for your computer or anything. That's just for a game.
Yeah.
No.
And the funny thing is like Nintendo, they're like doing this with they like say it's because their games are like made so well and like they're so innovative, and I'm like,
but the quality has been.
You guys have made the same game over and 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 over. You've done nothing in it.
No.
You've made the same. You use the same characters. I mean, over. What do you mean innovate?
Where's the new IP?
What do you mean innovative?
Name a new IP from Nintendo.
You guys are the least innovative company I've ever seen. I mean, in the hardware for this, LCD display.
They're innovative in ways of separating a customer from their money.
Yeah, well, they're the least consumer-friendly company I've ever seen.
Yeah, ever.
Like they're trying to set a new high precedent of cost for consumers, just arbitrarily,
just for no reason.
For no reason, right?
Yeah.
I was about to go on a tangent. Oh, LCD display. We're still doing this.
Yeah.
In the age of
it's 1080p, dog.
Right. They did so much to try to compensate for the fact that they're still using LCD. They're like HDR, bright colors. Did you see like them flash back and forth between like, their old display and then the new one? It's like the pixel density. It's you could barely even tell it was
they're updated. More quality in there, dude.
It's still an LCD display, bro. Like bad.
I did like the communication thing, the C button or whatever, where you could just like be in like a Discord call basically on Nintendo.
Bro,
what I hate is the fact that it's a paid service that they're only having free through March of next year.
Are you serious? It's a paid service?
Yeah. Yep, the thing that has the button on all their controllers, you're going to have to pay if you want to use that.
What do they call that? Something chat?
I don't know. Yeah. That's
I need you to remember things. Something.
It's too specific from Nintendo.
I know.
No,
I'll just put a picture of it up. We needed to do some research, but we didn't do any. Showing your screens, it's the 5 FPS of the games.
It's fine. It's just why would you have to? If it was free, it'd be fine. But you have to pay for it.
The fact that we have to be like, it's fine. Hey, no, it's not.
It's
what
fine.
year is it? This thing costs $500.
It's hard.
And you're making us pay for it?
Yeah, but not until March of next year.
I'd pay for it if it was actually good.
Yeah.
But since it's not, I won't.
And I mean,
they're selling a camera. Remember the Xbox Kinect? They're doing that again, apparently.
But you have to buy this one.
You got to buy the Kinect again.
Even though it's on day one, if you want it.
The Switch Kinect is what they're calling it, I believe.
I don't believe that's what they're calling it. But
the Nintendo Switch Kinect 2 is the newest release from Nintendo, I believe. Yeah.
That sounds accurate.
It's also a 360p webcam that you put with your TV.
480p.
Yeah, but you put it on your TV, so it's already low quality because it has to zoom in and crop your face.
It's got a tripod.
Your face is the size of 6 pixels.
You can put it wherever you want.
Yeah, you can't see any facial expression. You're just a blur of.
Imagine trying to do that while you're mid game, and it's the Switch just can't handle it.
It would get just boiling hot, dude. This thing.
There's no way. And the paid tutorial for the fucking device. What is that shit? What the fuck is that? It's there's secrets on here.
Well, the thing is,
why is this not just in the manual or some shit? Then why do you have to hide it in your game?
Yeah. Well, I
to
saw
learn how
that.
to use your device.
It's the most basic things. It's oh, you want to know how the Joy-Cons stick in the thing?
Magnets.
There's magnets.
It's magnets.
There's magnets in the Switch.
It's just magnets.
And the buttons are made of metal. It's magnetized and it creates a magnetic connection.
You run a little electricity through
suck
there.
my dick, Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. Make it why First of all, you can charge $5 for that and that's still too much money.
For the magnets?
For a tutorial of how to use the Switch.
No, it should become pre-installed.
Yeah.
You shouldn't even have to go out of your way to get it. If it's
at all
supposed to be teaching you how to use this
It should
device.
load up the first time you start the Switch.
What the fuck is that shit?
Yeah. Especially if this is supposed to be a tech demo that you guys are proud of, you're gonna make people pay. No one wants that.
Dude was there's a lot of question marks over here. He just walks up and just a little chat box. Jesus Christ, man. You have to pay money for this now?
It was the worst looking thing ever. Like we said, Nintendo is the least innovative company.
Yeah, I wanted to like the Switch too, and if it was
so bad too,
under $100, sure, but it would never.
There's no way it was gonna be that.
Never.
But I thought it was gonna be $350, around there, where the Switch is.
That's reasonable.
$450,
but nah,
it's not that good.
To unlock the right to spend more money for shit you don't need.
Well, it's not that good, and then all the games are more too. For what?
Why is it $80 for anything?
Well, it's $80 for digital, and $90 if you want the physical cartridges. Which, remember, are these tiny little dinky ass pieces of plastic, which cost nothing to produce.
A digital copy. The only reason that games used to cost $60 is because they had to pay for distribution, and they don't, and they charge more now.
Yeah, the box,
how about you guys fuck off? I'll buy games when they're on sale for 90% off because no one wants your shit.
Yep, $4.99 for a $60 game. Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
yes.
I'll take that.
It's 4 years after release. Cool.
I have a backlog of so many games.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. That's fine.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll wait.
I still have to play Watch Dogs 2. I just played Watch Dogs 1.
I never finished.
I picked those both up for $5 for both.
Yep. I'll get to them eventually.
And that's how you do it in today's day and age. At some point.
Yeah, I'm not in a rush.
No.
Got it for cheap.
Yeah. I finished the first one a year ago. The second one's still sitting in my install, just waiting for me.
I had the whole Max Payne trilogy, maybe 4 games. I don't know. There's at least 3. I got through the first one and part of the second one. I just kind of was let's play something else.
Oh, yeah, that's how it gets, though. Yeah. I got the whole
can't play any
Mass
one
Effect.
style of game for too long. That's
the thing, especially if there's 3 games and they're all super long.
Yeah.
I got the Mass Effect trilogy, and it's the same deal. I got that for like $5 again, where I'm just like,
so good.
the legendary edition with everything,
$80,
everything we've ever sold.
Right.
Yeah, this is normally $600. We're selling it to you for $299.
You arbitrarily decided the value of all the items. What do you mean? This is a $600 value. Yeah, you made it up. You're telling me it's worth $600.
80 DLCs, a value of $6,000.
Yeah, like if you buy them all individually, sure. So,
but it's offered to you for a measly low price of $14.99.
Yeah, because no one's bought it in years.
Right.
Because it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, most of it kind of probably sucks, you know?
Yeah, well, that's why it's so cheap. That's because no one wants to play it.
No one plays it. No one wants to play it.
Like, why did Red Dead Redemption 1 come on Steam for like, what was it, $70?
The first game.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 1 is on Steam for more than Red Dead Redemption 2.
Well, Red Dead Revolver would be the first one, but yeah, Red Dead Redemption.
Well,
they did release
that's
that
canonically a different universe, though.
Yeah, which, you know.
It's a whole thing. You guys aren't nerds like us. You don't get it.
Yeah. And Rockstar, you know, this is setting them up to just make GTA 6 cost hundreds of dollars. I mean, the base edition could be $100. And I wouldn't be surprised. Because
and they'll still sell like shard cards. Shark cards.
Obviously. But they're looking at Nintendo like, oh, thank God, guys. You're making it so much easier for us to sell ours for
y'all,
as much as we wanted
some
to.
greedy bitches.
Yeah, they're like, you guys are selling your shit for $80?
Well, let's mark that shit up right now.
Your shit?
You're telling me we could put less work into a game and sell it for like way more than it's worth?
Yeah.
And not have to put it on a physical item? It's just
nothing.
it's on the cloud.
It's on the cloud.
It's on the cloud.
Yeah, we put the file put the one file. Everyone can download it.
You can use it. It costs us nothing.
Yep.
We're charging you out the ass.
Yeah.
We're plowing you. You say thank you.
You know how much money we're making from this?
Like, makes me
Hand
sick.
over fist.
Makes me fucking sick.
The games industry. And you know what? That kind of
Slimy.
makes me want to make a game, but it's also so much work and
Yeah,
so
it's a lot
many
of work.
people involved. And I mean, Rockstar specifically had just horrible crunch apparently for Red Dead Redemption 2. Did you hear about that?
Because of the greedy bastards that are like,
Wow.
we gotta get this out. Yeah.
Well, you want to have it now, and
We gotta have it now. You gotta make the
needs to be
quarter
perfect
You have to have the
now.
sales record for the quarter.
Yeah.
So how are you gonna do that if the game's still being developed?
It's still being developed, but it was supposed to be released tomorrow.
All right,
Get to
release
work.
it. Yeah, you
Get to
release it. Yeah, we're releasing it.
We'll get you some
So-
Coke or whatever you need.
Just
Anything.
have a bump.
Yeah.
Have a bump.
You're gonna keep working.
Get in there. Get back.
Just like as soon as you fall asleep, we're gonna get you a
Just
bump.
puts it right under his nose.
You breathe in.
Just snoring and he's
Inhale.
just
yeah, like he's covering the other nostril, so just
get in there. Come
puts
on,
it in there.
wake
puts
up.
it in his nose.
Get
Yeah.
it. Just wheels it around
You're
in the
not
canal.
missing this one.
Just gets in the
Whoa,
gums
all
too right after.
Yeah. No. Ooh. All right. We're back to work.
Yep. There's a nice little power of it right there. If you get drowsy, just lay down into that.
Just imagine there's the Mario when he eats a mushroom. The sound. You know.
Yeah. But with hardcore
hard
amphetamines.
drugs. Yeah. Just get your brain going like that.
It gets you going. And it feels so
Gets
good.
the brain going. Ooh, quick.
Yeah. You be quick with it.
And that's why
They're so good.
people get addicted to them. You know what I'm saying? It's so good.
You are going to love it.
I thought you were gonna say like pizza. Or
Yeah, no, crack cocaine.
I need to watch Sunny again in preparation for the new season.
Just rewatch from the beginning.
Oh.
It's been a minute.
I mean, nothing bad can come from rewatching it from the beginning. Only good.
Just takes a long time. So many.
It's all
seasons.
relative.
They have a lot of the good episodes taken off this goddamn commie
You can find 'em.
bastards. All you gotta do is search "It's Always Sunny" band episodes.
Yeah,
Just
you
a whole
find-
list right there. Boom.
Yeah.
Found them.
It's annoying.
It's
that you have
annoying,
to
but I'm
do
gonna
that.
watch them.
I'm gonna watch them because
D-Day is so funny.
They're I mean, they're banned because they're.
Like, come on, dude.
Yeah. They're banned because they're good. You know,
like really.
That's all I gotta say.
That's what they were making fun of in the episode, and then you're gonna ban it for that.
Well, they're banning it without really even having any kind of context or really even watching it because
they just heard that there was.
The show is very self-aware. They're not insulting anybody or coming at anybody.
You can't say that.
Yeah, it's like our show. You know, it's like face value. It's like, oh, these guys are racist.
They're
asshole,
such assholes.
Fucks. Like,
I mean,
these guys are mean.
You are.
And we're not, though.
You're racist. You're pretty racist.
I'm not.
Whoa.
This is all getting cut out.
Yeah, you should probably cut that.
It's all getting cut out. Dude, the last episode that we did was like it was like an hour and like 20 minutes, right? Or an hour and 10 minutes?
I thought it was like 10.
Yeah. Well, that was this episode 50. That wasn't the last one.
So
But dude, I cut so much out of it.
Yeah, you had
It
to
was
cut
just-
a lot.
It was like 10 minutes.
Why do you think we went over so long? We knew we were gonna
It was
have
like
to cut.
10 minutes, dude. I made it like just over an hour. I was like, oh, yes. Perfect.
Like, that's why we give ourselves some runway.
We gotta have some runway. Well, you know, we do that during the episodes where we know things are gonna need to be cut.
They gotta be
you know?
cut. Dude. You're attacking and sawing.
Yeah. Well, like so far this episode, it's fine.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
nothing really needs to be cut, but
Not that much.
just that thing you did. But like, it's not like nothing
that
needs
was
to be
funny.
cut.
That could go on
Yeah.
Patreon.
Well, no, but it's not like nothing needs to be cut, obviously. But
Well, no, it's not like
it's
10
lightly
minutes.
trimmed, you
Yeah.
know, like when
It's
Nick
a
gets a
snippet.
haircut. It's just lightly trimmed.
It's not lightly trimmed. It's shorn.
Well, yeah, you always come back with slightly smaller hair. Same thing,
gets
same
thick.
thing, but just slightly smaller.
So thick. It just gets
Yeah.
thicker.
It's my same problem.
It's
I get it.
ridiculous. Yeah, you need a haircut.
It's so bad.
You get a buzz cut.
No. Because
Yeah,
I like having longer hair, but
Dude, go
my hair's
bald
like
for
Nick's and it's just thick. Well, my hair is curly as hell.
Yeah.
You don't know because you never grow your hair out this long, but this is what
No,
our,
because when it starts
this is
to
what our
curl,
hair
I get
does.
a cut.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
You don't think it looks cool?
No. But
The
it feels
chicks
even
love
worse.
Well, Danny likes when my hair starts growing. Yeah.
Chicks.
She's a chick.
We know chicks, dude.
I got a chick. Chicks dig scars, bro. I got this one on my chin. It's pretty cool.
So many scars from that goddamn oven.
Yeah.
It's pretty hot, right?
Do you have facial scars, dude? Like
Yeah,
from
of course.
childhood idiotic retarded
Yeah,
activities.
That one chunk missing from my eye from when you flung the swing
Oh,
at
I
me.
remember that.
Isn't that my birthday too? I'm pretty sure.
Well, was that in the neighbor's house?
No, that
Was
was
that
just
at our
in our
house?
backyard. Yeah,
What did I throw at you?
the whole swing. You were
You
just
deserve
fight.
it.
Alex. Hey, stitches by my eye. Are you kidding me?
I don't even remember
Could've
how
gone
old
blind.
we were.
Not a clue.
Infantile,
Yeah.
as far as the grand scheme of things.
Basically, but young enough to know that's like, ow,
Yeah.
that hurts like a motherfucker.
I mean, I was thinking about injuries today at work just because there's nothing going on most of the time recently. So it's just like I talked about my chin getting blasted open. Were you there when that happened?
With the baseball?
With the golf ball.
Oh, yeah. We were swinging
there?
it with the baseball bats,
Yeah.
hitting them in the driveway.
Weren't you involved?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah, I was there.
like you were like in the field or
I was probably just
something?
gathering the golf balls. I wasn't like wanting because I knew the velocity on them would be insane. So I was
Buddy.
staying, I think, in between the neighbors' houses.
Yeah.
like just collecting the balls from
Because
the
I remember
safety.
I went and I cleared the house. I mean, just we could have just
You could have
destroyed
destroyed
these people's
windows.
houses.
Yeah,
You know? It's just insane retrospect. Like we could have hit a car.
Anything.
I mean,
Just like there's not that much space in between these houses to
No,
where you dipshits with your baseball bat, metal baseball bats and the
Metal.
golf balls.
metal, aluminum. Yeah. Dude, I just remember I was so confident because Brad threw it. I just way over the house. And we knew that there were woods behind these houses, so it was just going to land in like the creek or something.
Sure.
So that was out of mind. And I was feeling good. And then when Brad went and just, everything just went ringing for a second there for me. When I got blasted in the head.
Yeah, it's your bone getting fractured.
I just remember just like laughing, just being so excited, throwing it, and then just like waiting for Brad's hit, and it just the sound. Just as soon as the ping of the bat hit my ears, so did the golf ball.
Yeah, so fast.
Yeah, just ping. Oh, whoa.
You're lucky you didn't break any teeth.
I mean, the fact that it could have probably killed me if it would have hit me like
the
right
weaker,
here,
fleshier parts.
like right on the nose, and it like
pretty much anywhere aside from your chin.
How far is that? Like 3 inches? Like if it hit
You
me
would
in my
you
mouth,
would say that's 3
if
inches.
it hit me in my fucking teeth, bro. Can you imagine
Yeah,
that?
you would have needed an entirely new mouth.
Yeah, that would have. I mean, shattered all my teeth. If I wasn't so just ready, just so excited. What if I had noticed like a coin or something? Like, whoa, just rip my like. I mean,
I don't know about rip it.
What if I would have caught it?
Well, you might have.
It would have broken my teeth. Still,
Yeah,
but
like your
I would've
tongue,
caught
it would have embedded itself. I think.
If
But we got in
watching too much
trouble. We got
Invincible,
so much trouble for that.
But yeah, that wasn't a smart time.
No.
And I just remember the instant panic of everybody.
Well, yeah.
Because Brad was like, "Oh my god," like dropping the bat, like, "Oh fuck, dude."
Yeah, we're screwed here.
Yeah. There's no way out. There's no way out of this one.
We can't worm our way out of this.
That'll probably be the title of the episode. There's no way out of this one.
There's no way out of this. There's the blood trail in the driveway.
Bro, just the instantaneous blood. Just because I felt the warmth on my whatever. What is it? This isn't your chin. What the hell is this part of you called?
It's your chinny-chin-chin. I have no fucking
this part of your chin is not called the chinny-chin-chin.
That's the crop.
It's like your pre-throat.
Well, don't call it pre-throat.
It's your pre-throat.
Don't ever.
Well, it's better than your chinny-chin-chin, Nick. Your pre-throat, because your throat's down here, but it's your pre-throat. Pre-chin, pre-throat.
That's
Which
your
one's
crop.
worse?
Pre-throat is the worst thing I've
then.
ever heard in my entire life.
All right.
This is so bad.
Anyway, we're getting past the point. I can't even see anymore. Okay, so the blood was trickling down my pre-throat, and I just felt the warmth, and I was just like, I didn't know already that the injury had.
Yeah, because your body immediately went into shock because that shouldn't happen.
No. But I just remember the disorienting feeling after being hit, but just being like, whoa. Like, wow, that was interesting,
It sure was.
and then feeling warmth and then feeling the dripping sensation.
So much blood.
Yeah, and I was just like, what the fuck? Oh. And then that's when I freaked out.
We stained that driveway with so much blood.
Yeah. Well, that's when I freaked out because I was, it was gushing.
Yeah. Well, it's
I remember running inside. Was it our stepmom? Was it Bernie? Who was in the house?
Probably Jeff.
the father. I think it was the stepmom that we met first, but I think she was like, "Oh my god!"
I recall being in the driveway, just getting screamed at.
Why? For what?
That's what I was thinking.
You're just
like what? I was not even nearby, dude.
Well, I was immediately rushed to the hospital and got stitches.
I think I had to wipe off the driveway.
Clean off
I'm
your
the
brother's
trauma
blood.
scene cleaner. Yeah, just whatever, dude.
Well, it was a traumatic event in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet.
So
that shit's horrifying.
Yeah. I'm not like scared of golf balls or anything, but definitely shit flying towards me. I'm like, extra aware of it.
I would hope.
Yeah.
But I don't think any amount of awareness would help with the amount of speed that thing had.
No. No. I think it was like 2 weeks ago when I was working at the school. They like randomly in the middle of the day had a dodgeball tournament.
Did you participate?
Of course not, dude. These kids are just the maniacs. And
well, you're also a maniac.
Well,
and I'm also a maniac.
My coworker was just like, "Hey, do you want to go check it out?" And I'm like, I mean, not really.
I would have been like,
not really at all,
I'll
but
destroy these kids.
No, not play, but check it out.
Oh no, that's lame as hell.
Because it's like the seniors versus the right, but
I beat a kid. I'm
too old for that now.
Cool, dude.
Yeah, no.
So
well, teachers
easy.
versus students. Yeah, I'd play in that.
That'd be
obviously.
fun.
Yeah, but that's not what this was.
That sucks.
And these kids were launching these balls at each other. Some of them were trying to hit the teachers too. You could tell, because we were off to the sidelines, and sometimes ball would come flying over,
Oops.
Yeah, I was like watching some of it. I'm like, are these kids? You know,
He's just not even trying to hide the fact.
You know, like so obvious. Like, bro, you know, you're facing that way, but you're throwing this way. You know, come on now.
Anyone try to hit you with the ball?
No. I did have to dodge one though, because it was coming towards this other teacher, and he hopped out of the way to make it come towards me. Like, you asshole.
Sit there and take
now
that
I have
ball
to
like
dodge.
a man.
Yeah, take that ball, you cunt.
He should have caught it with one hand. That'd have been sweet. Just crush
veins.
it. Yeah.
It was the foam balls, so I could just deflate it. You know.
Yeah. With this vascular ass arm, just rippling.
Just like everyone gasps. Everyone drops their balls. You know.
Well, literally and metaphorically.
Yeah, they get on the floor, but they drop the dodgeballs.
And then he's like, "That's
and
enough."
It's eerily quiet in there.
It was silent. It would be silent. Yeah.
Well, because in their gymnasium, it's so horribly made that it's echoey as you can't hear a damn thing if everyone's screaming. It's just loud as fuck. I mean,
I think that's every gymnasium.
They brought me into like, can you fix this? And I'm like, you broke it already, just with the way you built it. I mean, I can't. There's nothing I can do.
Fix it.
Redo it. I mean, I don't know.
No, fix
it. They put in $100,000 to make this gymnasium thing, and they put speakers in the roof facing downwards.
Okay.
Which people, it's just bouncing the sound off the floor and back to the ceiling, and
that's pretty cool.
It makes this loud echoey echo. You can't hear anything. It's just this noise in the middle of the room. You know,
it's pretty sweet, like a church.
So they can't use it. They don't use it. They use these two speakers that are on stands, but they have $100,000 speaker set in the whole fucking ceiling.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
I checked that out today. I was like,
dude, maybe
I wonder how much one of those are.
Yeah, maybe just like take one down.
I wonder how much fucking one of those are.
They wouldn't notice if it just disappeared.
And apparently they're just too embarrassed to admit the failure, so they're just leaving it up. So it's all just going to stay there until it rots away or something.
Yeah, what? Dude, just take them. Just take them home.
It just doesn't make any sense. It's just so wasteful and
yeah, they just have
gross misuse of money.
Like they've got a money fountain. It's fine. They're more embarrassed about it than like wasting $100,000. That's wild.
Well, it's like, you know how I'm going to be the only guy working now. In T- 2 days. I mean, as soon as when you guys see this, it'll be. I'll be solo dolo.
You're fine. Yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be fine. Probably.
Yeah. Well, they're bringing on a whole other company. So
yeah,
I
like,
think
we
I
don't
mentioned
trust
this,
you.
but yeah, I met with the guy that's running that. He's like, I hate corporations.
That's why I work for one.
He was like, I started this company because I hated working for a company. It's like, but now this company is like a big company, and you know.
And I like it, but everybody else
starting
hates
to suck.
it.
He's like, yeah, being the boss isn't as good as being the guy who's doing the stuff. So I'm like, maybe
I just make a lot more than you.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he's like actually cool and isn't just like, lording me in a way. Your smug aura.
He's gonna
mocks me.
Yeah, he's gonna mock you.
Just by it doesn't take much. Just smirking at me. I'm just like,
he does it.
Just enemy made.
I will kill you.
You've made my list, sir.
You're on your list.
There's always a list. You have to have a list. It's probably just in your head, and you can form it.
Well, that's where you would want it to be. That way, like if you
instead
do get
of
rated,
in reality,
yeah. Because you're gonna know who's on your list. You don't need to write it down. Like, why would you need that written down? It just is dumb, stupid, dummy work that'll give away your whole plan. That's
true, and I don't want my plan given away.
Nah.
If it's up to me, everything's gonna be kept under wraps.
Yeah.
Down tight.
Deal.
Never spoken of again.
No. Why? Speaking about it just gives it more attention,
which I don't want.
Ridiculous.
Absolute silence.
That ruins the plan.
Yeah. So just. Yeah, but the one Switch game that did excite me was the Donkey Kong game. Bonanza.
The one where you could like destroy stuff.
Bro, it looks so satisfying. You know what I'm saying?
Looks alright. Yeah. I mean, If it wasn't almost certainly going to be
if I'm comparing it
$80.
to all the games that they showed, that's the best.
Yeah.
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 They're
Like,
just
how
it's
is
so
Elden Ring going
unimpressive.
to be on a Switch? Like, it's going to look so bad while you're trying to play it.
Yeah. Also, the new Mario Kart World.
Yeah.
Mario Kart.
Everything needs an open world game.
I guess.
So, here's
Even though
Mario
it's not
Kart.
really open world because
It's the least open world game ever.
There are tracks between the tracks, so it's kind of like
Yeah, but you can go on a nice scenic ride with your friends.
open world on rails.
And you can also take photos together.
Why?
And you can also
Who
take
gives a
photos
fuck?
together.
Why is anyone gonna give a fuck? Who?
You,
so
you,
what?
You and your friends can group up and take photos
does that?
together.
no one utilizes such a feature. It's just like, what? Why even bother developing such a thing?
Money.
No one's buying it for that.
Yes, they will. Nintendo fans are rabid.
I guess you might be right. I'm imagining now like a dad in Iraq. We good?
Hello?
We're back.
And we're back.
We're back.
Everybody.
Let me check this just to see where we're at because I don't know when that stopped.
It could have been a while. We could have lost like the best bit that we just had right there.
Well, it's like I don't really know where it stopped. Is the hard part.
You'll find it when you're looking.
But now it's just going to be a very, very jarring change of subject because
Yeah.
who knows where it stopped recording us.
That's lame.
Yeah. Well, at least that's still recording.
Yeah, I guess you could use that audio for like 5 minutes.
I don't want to do that. No, we'll just cut it.
You just have to cut all that. But
We can't have the
I mean,
pod
you don't
just-
even know where it is.
Even a moment, of this be shit. We have that one shitty audio episode on Patreon that I hope no one listens to.
I want everyone to hear that episode.
No.
Alex goes on a tirade about...
No. Well, that has been removed from the internet, from the world. It no longer exists, that whole spiel. So we're good.
I'm sure it's
and
out
we're
there
back.
somewhere.
Welcome back, guys, to the podcast. Thank you if
Had
you're still with us.
Some technical issues.
Yeah, had some technical difficulties, but
On a Mac.
just bear with us.
Did you
bear
believe
with
it?
us. I hope it was just when I pressed the button and I just screwed it up. Just doing that, but
That'd
hard
be
to
fun.
tell. That shouldn't have done anything.
There's
you
no
know?
reason for it. It's never done that before.
Not in 51 episodes.
Yeah, no.
Actually, it's not recorded us from the start. The camera has not recorded us.
You not recording.
But it's the first time that it has recorded us for 30 minutes and then stopped.
Decided it was done. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's never happened.
And I'm gonna have to restart this thing because it was making weird visual things earlier. So I'm not feeling too confident about it.
Yeah,
right
it's a
now.
little unsettling.
Just need to-
It might be
It just needs a power cycle.
going on it. Sure.
It's
Unless-
still new, Nick. It's fine. MacBooks are good. All right, but anyways, guys, I'm sorry that this came out of nowhere. It's just because technical difficulties, stuff stopped working, and now it is again.
So we gotta
sorry.
just
Bear with us.
Make a new
Damn it.
tangent to go on.
A new tangent. Well,
yeah.
I guess we can hit. I just got some
We're just
free
gonna-
shit on Craigslist. There's like 5 things that I found that is just dumb shit that we can just quickly talk about if you want. We can do it at the end or we can do it now because, I mean, we're talk about a subject change, you know what I mean? That'd be drastic.
That's big subject change
Yeah.
right there. Going from
All right.
Nintendo to Craigslist.
Yeah. Well, who knows where in the Nintendo convo it was cut off.
Yeah, I mean TLDW
Yeah.
/CW couldn't watch.
Couldn't watch.
It was fine. You know, nothing that
Underwhelming.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna buy one on launch.
No.
Like maybe I wait a few years until the price drops or they release their revised model just makes it better, which it could have been at release, but they didn't want to do.
Do you think that they're going to stick with the pricing that they say of $80 for digital? $90 for physical?
Unless there's like a massive amount of people that are complaining and just not buying
Which
the
there
games.
are. There are.
But they're gonna buy the games. That's
Nintendo's
the problem.
anti-consumer though.
As soon as they release the game and it sells like millions of dollars,
Yeah,
they're just like,
'cause it
well,
will.
it doesn't matter if they're mad because they still spent the money.
Yeah. However,
Speak with your wallets, idiots.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think there will be a drastic smaller amount of people that buy this.
I've been saying that for years. People keep buying it. They keep having record sales.
Prices haven't increased like this for it though, you know. So maybe this will be it. Maybe this will be like what makes people be like, fuck you. That's what you need to do to make them stop. That's the thing.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, I feel so helpless. Oh,
As they're
I gotta
spending
do it
money on
anyway.
their
It's
shit.
like, no, you fucking control yourself, idiot.
You just don't.
You don't
spend
have
the
to
money.
buy it. Oh, I want to play so bad. Hey, you know why drug addicts exist? You know what I'm saying?
Because drugs are awesome.
You know, even if you're not addicted to drugs and you're like this with video games or really anything else, you're an addict still. It's just something else. It's just not drugs. It's just more socially acceptable, I guess. You know, you're an addict.
Well, addict's an addict.
Addict's an addict. And that's the title of the episode.
I don't think it can be that.
Addict's an addict. Or Addicts in the Attic. That's a good sick or horror movie.
Addicts in the. We should make a horror movie
called Addicts in the Attic.
Yeah.
Where it's just like weed guys or like actual scary.
Well, like real.
Like
horror.
where you like go into the attic at first, it seems fine, but then you like look in the corner, you see something, but you don't know what it is.
Yeah, and then you like blink, blink and it's gone.
It's an addict in the attic.
Yeah, and next thing you know, he's like jabbing you with an old needle.
Yeah, like, what is that?
There ain't meth in there.
What is that? And you just fall asleep.
Yeah, you wake up
in the attic,
strung up.
In the attic.
Yeah, yeah. And then they're just like
it's like a spider web,
but with needles.
Yeah, that's a lot of needles.
So many needles.
This is a long needles. Whoa.
It's like you like chained them together, made like chainmail with needles.
So are you like crucified on this
just dangling,
needle web?
Just dangling in the moonlight.
So these guys are like artists.
In a way.
They're
high on drugs.
Yeah, but they're still artists.
They're still torture you.
Yeah. Well, they're making beautiful art.
Well,
tearing me open, but I'm like,
on
it's beautiful
the
though.
Point of view.
You know, like blood.
Yeah,
it sure is beautiful.
I don't think in that situation you would say that.
Yeah,
you'd be like, God, why are you doing this to me?
It's so gorgeous.
And I think you'd be like, why?
Like slice me.
Why? Yeah.
Because they don't want me to talk anymore, probably.
Well, yeah.
Put an end to that, you know.
Well, I think they just cut out your tongue, you know? That way it's
that's
like
one
you're
way.
still alive, but you also can't talk.
But that also makes you bleed a lot, cutting the tongue.
Well, not if you wrap it with like a rag or something.
So they'd like take care of me too.
They cauterize it.
I'd be like, thank you.
They put like a soldering iron to your tongue hole.
Which would
hurt. Cauterize it. Yeah.
I'd be like, that's
Stop
good though.
You couldn't say that though.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, and that's permanent. That's how you talk now.
Yeah. Well, until it heals a little bit, and then I talk like.
What do you think your tongue's gonna come back? You're just gonna sound like
that. Well, everything's subjective.
Not being
Nick, watch yourself. You know what I'm saying? Even though I did say that word already in this episode. Yeah.
Did you?
Yep.
Well,
we'll see if it's caught by me and anybody else.
Well, it'll be caught by other people.
Yeah. Well, if it's caught by me, I might or might not leave it in, but we'll see. It's a funny word.
It doesn't represent us though.
Yeah. I feel like it's coming back around, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm very glad.
Yeah.
Because just like
I'm okay with staying in the past, but just because of the troubled history. Yeah.
There's some dark history.
There's some dark history in there.
With the word.
Yeah. But hey, you know, it's all about time and place with that word. With all words.
Well, I don't know about all words.
Okay. Yes, with all words.
That's dangerous. Do water.
Hey, if I'm by myself. I mean,
you can say whatever you want, right?
Right, but that. See, okay, I'm going against myself right now. That argument is hilarious to me. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah.
But it's still logical reasoning. Got him.
I have nothing more to say about that. That's the end of that. Addicts in the Attic, guys.
Man,
tune in to Addicts in the Attic on TBS Sundays at
12.
Why would it be at 12? 9.
Midnight, the witching hour.
No, 9. We want people to actually see it. Watch it at bedtime.
At 9 with
give you
reruns
nightmares.
at midnight.
Okay, that's
for the
fun.
parents.
It's like Nick at Night.
Yeah. It's good. You'd watch it.
It's currently lightning storming out, which is kind of entertaining. Pouring. It's very distracting. Is it pouring?
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's pouring so hard right now.
Wow, it seems
I've been looking at it
pretty
repeatedly.
Nice. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Siggy
Distracting.
weather. Go
Siggy weather. Hang out. Because it's actually warmer, or at least it was warm.
It was like 75.
But I think like the next few days is not going to be warm anymore. I love it. I love Ohio,
rain's definitely going to cool it down, yeah. It was 30 degrees like 2 days ago.
My favorite is when it's warm-ish, but it's gray. You know, so it's like, it's kind of nice outside, but it could be nicer.
It's going to rain, though.
Yeah.
That's going to cool it down.
And even if it doesn't rain, it's just this gray hue to just the sky and everything.
That's what the Ohio sky looks like.
Yeah, not a hint of blue or gasp of blue for miles.
It's just gray.
Yeah. How can this many clouds even be in one place at a time?
Because it's Ohio.
Cover the entire sky with clouds?
We have a very unique weather system here.
Seems impossible for every square inch to be covered by clouds, but it's common.
But it is. It is.
Yeah.
Happens way more often than not.
And not even storm clouds, just gray, just cloud to clouds.
Sometimes they're
Show
white
me the
clouds,
sky, please.
sometimes they're gray clouds. But
you're right.
Clouds are clouds.
Clouds are clouds. Do we know what makes the sky blue? Do you know? Because I used to think it was the ocean being reflected up to the sky.
Yeah, but water's actually greenish.
So that's just disproved. I thought water was clear too. So it's also just like, why is it blue? Is that just the color of like radiation with the space to us?
Maybe.
Because space is black.
It is.
But when we look up, we don't see black. Well, true. Hard to comprehend. A way for us to comprehend is just blackness.
It's just the absence of light.
Yeah. Which is what it is. Just empty space, you know?
Yeah, like there's literally nothing there.
Yeah, nothingness.
It's crazy. I don't know. I think it's just like a combination of all the particles in the sky. Just like looks blue to us.
Just looks blue.
Yeah.
It's the hydrogen and the oxygen and the
that is how you get
the
water.
Carbon dioxide and the nitrogen. I don't know what else is in air. I'm pretty sure that's all that's in air. I don't know.
It's all kinds of chemicals.
Yeah, I'm a chemist.
Why is the sky blue?
Did you guys know that potassium is K on the periodic table? Who the fuck came up with that? There's no K in potassium. Why not? You use all the letters? You don't want to do PO? What's PO? Is there something that's PO?
Polybdenium, I think. I don't know.
You're a liar. And also,
no, I think that's PB.
Make something else K then and make PO potassium because that makes more sense.
Oh, PB is lead.
PB is lead, peanut butter and jelly, baby.
No.
And why is sodium NaCl, right? What's Na?
That's sodium.
Well, yeah, why?
Cl is chlorine.
So why is Na sodium? Who came up with that?
I don't know.
It's not an N or an A.
I know the
sodium.
history of all the elements on the periodic table.
Well, why? Yeah, tell me why they did it. Give me a detailed explanation, Nick, now.
I don't.
Well, you're looking up why the sky is blue, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's your favorite color. That's the only reason why you care so much.
Scattering.
Because it could be green.
Sunlight interacts with tiny air molecules, scattering shorter wavelengths like blue and violet, more than longer wavelengths like red.
So it's the sun interacting with shit in the sky.
Yeah.
Making it blue. That makes sense. The sun's all-powerful being. Is our God, basically. The sun god. Praise the sun god.
The sun revolves around black hole at the center of the galaxy?
I feel like that's something that I learned like in like a YouTube short or something forever ago.
No, you learned it from me just now.
You're right. Yep, I did. So wait, there's a black hole at the center of the galaxy that we're all just like collectively moving with the sun around?
Yeah, like all the universes rotate around it and everything that it's in the universe that's like in our own like little cluster rotates together, but everything in our galaxy rotates around each other too while also rotating around this larger object.
So is space just a bunch of black holes?
Basically,
Interesting.
with a bunch of like galaxies just flying slowly into them.
Man,
I
talk
guess,
about something
technically.
that I cannot comprehend. You know.
Space is crazy.
Yeah,
man.
it's just
Space
when I
is
try to
wild.
think about it, it's like, oh, this is way beyond my realm of understanding. Just the scope of it, just the magnitude of it all.
It's big.
Just the sheer nothingness, the sheer huge everythingness. It's like, how can both exist at the same time?
Magic.
It's just that makes my human brain, just tune out. Ooh, that's my brain. My
That's
brain
your
line.
brain flatline.
Yeah, and I'm just like drooling, just what monkey can't comprehend what's the knowledge.
You're not an astrophysicist.
And I'm not. And it might be helpful if I was to understand such queries that I'm thinking about, but it's too much school and
School is
effort.
annoying.
Yeah.
Boring.
Isn't it crazy that that's all that stops us from doing stuff? Just school and effort and more money. But
Mostly money.
yeah, that's the big thing.
Like if I didn't have to worry about money, I could just learn all the time. Are you kidding me?
That'd be cool.
That'd be awesome. God, I wish I was a trust fund baby and I could just be like,
You just have so many diplomas and
Yeah.
degrees. You'd be like Buster.
well, a little bit different
If
than
you were a
Buster. I have
trust
my
maybe
hands.
you'd be pretty bustery.
No.
If you just took a bunch of degree, he has a mastery in like everything, right? And yet look at him.
That's because he has no practical knowledge.
Look at him.
Alex, I've got
Yeah, you got
practical
some practical knowledge, but
some
more than Buster. I'll give you that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Some.
You have less than Buster.
Whatever. I'm talking about you though,
Mm.
bitch. Stupid idiot. You got him. Cut back.
Why would Nick do this?
Dude, you sound like The Room again. Why would you do this? We need to watch that fucking movie, bro. Oh, that'd be the perfect Mystery Science Theater-esque movie because they didn't watch that. But that's perfect. We don't want to copy them like how I suggested we actually copy them, but
Like pretty much one to one.
Yeah, because I don't know bad movies. It's hard to fucking like you suggested. Like actually, it's just search.
Good.
Japanese
Classics.
No, not good. Old, not classics.
You gotta add good. Add good.
You can't add good. Well, what thought of at the time as
Bad
revolutionary.
Bad dubbed 80s Japanese film.
Is it the bad dub that makes it funny?
Probably.
They are badly dubbed. Aren't they?
They're always so badly dubbed.
That is what made those movies funny. Fuck. But how do you find those?
By
An
Googling
obscure
those
ass-
words.
Yeah, but like,
Or go to like a movies aficionado subreddit and be like, hey gentlemen, how do I find
how do I find
Japanese film?
this kind of movie?
Yeah, they would know.
Yeah.
Spend all their time doing that shit.
Japanese movies that
They're
are like kind of
fucking-
cringe, but like they think that it's good and cool, but like it's like now it's bad.
Yeah, I bet in one day you have like 10 movies.
Yeah, and some guys like I know exactly what
I've
kind of movie you're talking
compiled a list.
about. Say I have just the movie for you, guy.
Top 100, top 50. What do you want?
Yeah, just like slides in my DMs, like the perfect movie, bro. Watch this first. It's called like Kyoto and Mamuti.
Nope.
Go to
Those are people.
go to America.
Those are people.
They go to America.
Kyoto
Yeah.
is a person.
And Mamuki. They go to America.
Mamuki, that's not real. that's not real.
Yeah, well, they're two Japanese people that come to America.
You're so cultural.
Yeah, so enlightened, bro. We should play Geoguessr. We'll just start a whole new channel and do that.
Okay.
Play video
I'm
games.
pretty good at Geoguessr.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're bad at everything.
Alex. Don't be jelly.
Dude, I wish I was good at that game, but like every time it puts me anywhere, I'm like,
I just feel like Arabic, and I'm like, oh.
Let me see. Look for any sign. Is there a website?
This doesn't look Midwest to me. I don't know.
Dot what? Dot x. Dot xt. What is that? Oh
XT
shit!
extension.
Is that a phone number? Oh,
Oh no, that's just address. It's for the street. Why is it so long?
Yeah, well, when the letters aren't like English looking letters at all,
Yeah.
like you said, Arabic, it's just like, oh, man, ooh,
like Russian.
You got me. Yeah. Like it's like, oh, this could be
backwards letters.
Yeah, I don't even have a guess to what this could be.
How pronounce?
Yeah, it could be anything. Yeah, how do you say this word? And it's just it probably
Is
sounds
this a
like
word?
Yeah, it probably sounds like nothing how it looks to us.
No, nope.
But that's the beauty of language, you know.
Frustrating thing, more like.
Well, yeah.
English type languages are so convenient.
Well, yeah. Well, like there's AI apps now that, you know, you just can just translate speech. You put in, you know, there's
that's not.
language.
I want to know it. You know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so
Alex,
meet the woman of your dreams, dude. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. You want to have that authentic connection with the lady.
You are just
so you can go
insatiable.
salsa dancing. Salsa dancing, right?
Yeah, I'm
because she's probably
big
got
time salsa,
some hips to move
guy.
like that. You know?
I would hope.
Yeah. Well,
the hips don't lie.
More doors our Patreons, right? Our guys,
our boys.
Yeah, we got all the boys in the house. You know what I'm saying?
It's all men.
Yeah,
call it a sausage.
All
party.
men. Well, that's pretty much our main demographic on YouTube. Is
excuse male,
like 90% male. You know?
Que pedo, way. You know.
Nombre.
Bueno.
Yeah. Bueno. Si un bueno worker.
Wow. Wow.
That's from The Office, dude. You ever watch it?
Bueno.
That's where Dwight and Nate from What We Do in the Shadows talk to each other in Spanish because they don't, you know. Dwight's acting like he's like a Spanish worker, and he's acting like a Spanish worker.
Pero no.
And he's like, speak English?
Español.
Very well, yes. From Scranton. You need to watch The Office, bro.
I haven't seen that shit in
Classic.
years.
You guys will know.
Watched The Office through like once in like 2018.
Dude, it was my comfort show, so that's like with Sonny, you know. I've seen it through so many times. Like once Michael leaves, I start over. So I'm like,
the show's done.
Yeah, it's like gone off the cliff. I need Steve Carell on the show. It's so goddamn funny. Just says the most out of pocket shit, dude. This is great.
Well, yeah, that was his whole thing.
Yeah, that show could not run as it did on TV today.
No way.
Which is awful because it's so funny and it was such a classic.
Well, yeah, but nowadays,
but it's so good, you know.
Yeah, but now, they'll kill you.
Everyone's so goddamn PC and stupid shit makes everyone upset. Fuck the world.
Y'all too bad. We need
to live and exist in the world to do anything.
What a pain in the ass.
Pay bills. Yeah.
Don't even want to pay bills.
I don't want to. We need to.
God damn. I didn't ask for
How
this.
do you get away with tax fraud? I didn't say that. Cut that. I didn't say that.
Caught.
Well, I got some free shit, Nick. This one's posted about a month ago.
Cap?
So this one, don't know much about it. My roommate put it in the front yard and was trying to sell it, but now code enforcement is threatening it with violations. If not removed by noon Saturday, my father's cutting it up and throwing it away. So the thing with this is posted a month ago.
So that's gone.
This is long gone.
That's gone.
Yeah, but the whole thing that I loved about this is this person didn't even leave their goddamn bedroom window.
They're upstairs.
They're in their bedroom taking this picture.
They said, I'm not going down there.
I cannot be bothered to go outside and take a picture of this fucking thing.
Holding it up.
They took a second one slightly more zoomed in.
They just zoomed in. That's all they did, yeah.
Yeah. But that's all
the
this
max
is.
effort they were going to put into it.
This person had trash on their lawn, and instead of taking initiative and throwing it away themselves,
they're like, my father's going to cut it up.
My dad will take care of this trash.
I'm not dealing with this. Somebody else is. And
I'm too lazy to get a decent picture
of this. What
the fuck
even is it?
Right. Well, it could be anything that we're looking at, you know.
What's a truck cap, bro?
It's the top part that goes on the bed of a truck.
Top.
That looks hideous.
It doesn't look.
It makes trucks look awful. You've
makes
seen
them look
it?
like utility vehicles.
Yeah, not good. It's like what people that like try to do van life. That's like your starter.
Yeah.
You like get a sleeping bag in the back of that.
You realize how
like,
much it
happy.
sucks.
I'm happy.
Oh, sure. Yeah. No, happy. Yeah.
You're lying to yourself, but it's how long
fine.
can you do that?
A week.
You can lie to yourself for a while.
A week.
Oh, you can be deluded. You can be even longer than a week.
I don't think I could last more than a week.
If you lose your mind, you can last longer.
Oh, fucking forever in that case.
Yeah, that's right. Check you in somewhere. Right, Nick? Here we
Check
go,
you in.
bro. Lightly used.
That's the most heavily used thing in the entire world.
It's a love seat, bro. And love was made on this seat, if you know what I'm saying.
Looks like many, many times.
Talk about friction. Ooh, look at where that friction is, bro. Right in the middle.
And on the armrest.
You know what I'm saying? Well,
using that as a base for.
You could think of it as a chair or like a rub. Or it could be a rubbing post. Or
a rubbing post.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. That's what it looks like. The corner is heavily used on that.
Yeah,
a rubbing post for anyone interested.
Man or woman.
Man or woman, I guess.
We don't judge.
Yeah, I do. But
I heavily do.
Yeah, but
that's,
we don't. On the pod,
I do on the pod.
We're moving on.
I do.
It's
okay. Yeah.
Do they have any pictures?
I would hope not male.
Any other pictures? They have one more.
Of course. Okay, so just that one side got heavy usage, huh?
Yeah. What could be the cause of that? Because this back cushion kind of looks decent on the right side.
Well,
but the left side looks atrocious.
That would be the direction of which the coitus was occurring. I think,
I was thinking this was like a couple's seat, and like there was a heavy set guy.
Oh, definitely heavy
left
set
side.
on the left. Yeah,
just every time it was sat in,
it could
just
be
ripped.
Man or woman.
Oh,
heavy set
fair.
on the left, regardless.
Definitely heavy set. No rubbing post on this one.
No
one's rubbing their hooch or their booty on that.
Or their gooch or whatever.
Or gooch.
Whatever.
What do they say with this? Leatherette. What's a leatherette?
That means it's like leather, but like.
That's why it looks like this, right?
Like leather.
It's leather, but
it's leather at.
It's leather, Haha, it's leather.
It's leather-ish.
We got you leather.
It has the essence of leather.
Yeah, it's like when you buy something that says genuine leather. It's like, ooh, bro, it's
100% genuine.
Yeah.
Authentic Nevada leather.
Leather. Yeah.
I came straight from the fields to deliver this here leather.
Genuine leather. All right, buddy. Recline. See, I just love this because of how desperate this guy is.
Still available.
Bro, and see when it was posted. 2 months ago.
Please
bro.
come take this.
Its condition is good, bro. He hardly used, in decent shape,
Is that
except
a
for
garage
rips
that's
on the
like
front.
Gravel? Is that a gravel garage?
Bro, it looks like it. Or very, very damaged concrete. Heavily damaged.
Wow.
Or gravel. This chair has lived out in this garage for
years.
Yeah.
Years and years.
Close to a decade, I would say.
Yeah.
And he's calling it new or good condition. There's clearly a rip.
Nah, neither.
There's a rip right in the front right there, which he points out.
Fluff.
But yeah, very obvious rip.
Well, it's like you could just sew that.
You could.
Or
you could just throw this fucking thing away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Most of these guys could just like call the dump and be like, hey,
can you come get this piece of shit?
You need to get rid of this shit. It's taking up space. I can't move it. They do that because, old people need to get rid of shit, obviously, and they can't do it. So obviously there's a number you can call
and young
to get rid of
people.
shit. Neighborhood kids that are looking for $20. You know what I'm saying? That's misconnections.
Free.
Yeah. Again, the desperation.
Just a boat in a forest.
Two boats. One has a boat ramp, but if you want the boat ramp, you'll need to bring an additional one because both boats must go at the same time. So he has two boats. Also, have an old RV. The boats are mainly for parts unless you are wanting to fix them up. The RV isn't bad, but has been sitting for 4 years.
That's bad.
No titles and don't have the keys for the RV, but it was parked. And when it was parked, it did run.
What?
Where's this RV? So that's the second boat. I mean, these boats are pieces of shit. Never to be seen on the water again.
No. The window's open.
Bro, what?
For 4 years, that window's been open.
You don't think that there are animals inside this? An easy shelter?
The interior of that is obliterated.
Bro, look at this side.
You could not pay me to get rid of that.
Look at this side. That's why it's free. What's
Dude's
going on the
spray
front?
paint on it.
Is that like hang loose?
Sure.
That's what it looks like. Or like Spider-Man. What is this?
I'm not the graffiti artist. I don't know.
This guy just has this in his yard. He doesn't have the keys.
No.
But he knows that it ran, and he knows that it's
4 years ago it ran.
4 years.
4 years ago
It's been just sitting here for 4 years.
You know,
so
car
probably
engines have to run, right?
to stay running.
Working.
Yeah.
To keep working.
So
yeah.
it doesn't work now.
It no longer works.
Because that's how cars work. So you need to.
So you got some busted ass boats and a broken RV.
How long has this been here? 13 days.
Free.
2 weeks.
You think I'm gonna go all the way to Lancaster for your busted ass shit? No.
This is still available.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Condition fair.
Rotting.
I beg to differ with you.
Rotting away. Returning back to the earth.
It
to the
has
soil.
returned from whence it came.
Yeah. Rightfully so too.
Just let it die.
Let it die. Nick,
who designed this desk?
Well, it says it's a designer desk. Do you see
it looks
that?
like a bank desk.
You know what it looks like?
A dick.
Looks like a penis.
It looks like a desk at a bank.
It looks it's horribly designed. Can we say that?
Yeah.
What's the purpose here?
Have 3 desks, really nice. They are broken down for easy hauling or can deliver for a minimal fee. Deliver me 3 dick tables.
3 dick desks. I mean, I'm looking at this, trying to figure out where you would sit, what the purpose this would be.
Well, for the humor.
This doesn't even seem like it's really a bank thing. It's like a car salesman thing. It's like where you're not really even.
No, it's at both where you got to have privacy at your desk so that people don't see what's happening.
That's barely any privacy, dude.
Well, it depends on where you're sitting, right?
You're sitting in the head of the penis inside the tip.
Yes, head of the penis.
So if you're both sitting within
that's like
either
where the
side of the
computer
head,
screen goes or whatever.
What's that called? The perineum.
Yeah.
So if you sit near the perineum, of the shaft of the table, that's the best. That's the most optimal spot for
privacy,
viewing angles, and privacy.
For privacy,
the perineum part of the desk. And if that's the name of the desk, the perineum, that's a great name for
that's
it.
I don't think
or
that's
that
the
is
name of the
in like
desk.
Swedish. What's perineum
it's
in
Scandinavian.
Swedish? We'll put that on the screen. Perineum in Swedish. And that's the name of the episode. Whatever that is. Slusmagen or some shit.
Yeah. Very authentic.
It's just very obviously a penis.
It's not a penis.
And whoever designed this knew it was a penis, and they're like,
Alex,
we're going to get these
It is very phallic.
We're going to get these dumb shits. They're going to think it's an actual desk, but it's a dick.
It's actually an art piece on the hubris of man.
And if you want a real art piece on the hubris of man, you'll subscribe to our Patreon, because
that's artistic.
If it's not artistic, it's definitely us doing more of this, just less censored. And by less censored, I mean completely uncensored, because there's certain things that I got to cut out of this because
he's a coward.
We talk a little off the cuff. I'm not a coward. I just like people viewing our shit, which is nice, having people watch us. And thank you again for watching us, especially if you're still watching us. We very much appreciate
you. You loved it.
Yes.
And we loved you.
And if you're not watching us on YouTube, make sure you check us out on YouTube. That's where we're putting in all of the effort. We'll put clips out on there. We'll be doing shorts again soon enough. I'm trying to build up like a repertoire of shorts so I can like figure out when the timing is to release them, because it's either, we get 500 views or we get 0 on those.
Hot and you're cold, dude.
You're yes and you're no.
And then you're out.
You're up and you're down, baby. And with that, guys, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Peace.